Good day. Welcome to our IGCSE Physics series. And we are looking at the first section of topics that you will find in your IGCSE curriculum. Here we will explain some concepts and try to give you a clearer understanding of what is in your textbook. Please feel free to pause and use the resources that we show in the slide series, and also note down anything that you think you will need in future. We hope you enjoy this series. Next, we have projectiles. What is the meaning of projectile? So a projectile is something that you throw through the air and it lands a distance away from yourself on the Earth's surface again. What is the difference between a projectile and a falling object? A falling object or a falling body starts from rest and it accelerates only with gravity, but a projectile has the energy that the original item or person gives it. So if you are looking at shot put or discus or even javelin, there we go, javelin. I remember it. So since it's Olympics at the moment, if you look at javelin, the person actually puts some energy into the object before they release it and it lands at a different place. But a falling object has a straight vertical downward projection. Why are horizontal and vertical motions independent? So the horizontal motion is the motion that we add to the projectile, but the vertical motion is always the gravity. So therefore gravity still plays a role. It's pulling the object down back to the earth, but the object is still moving because of the energy that the person or the object has had before it started moving or before we started measuring it. So therefore, the horizontal and the vertical motions are independent of each other, but both need to be calculated for accuracy. Which two things determine projectile range or horizontal distance? Firstly, it will be the mass of the projectile. So how heavy, what mass does the projectile have? And secondly, the range will also be determined by the amount of energy that the projectile received upon launch. So if you are shooting a cannonball, obviously the projectile will travel quite far because of the amount of gunpowder that you put in and the explosion behind it. But if you have a short, very unfit person throwing a javelin at the Olympics, then the person might only get 1 or 2 meters out of the javelin due to the amount of energy that the unfit person can put into the projectile. So therefore, the two things that determine projectile range is mass of the object and the energy that the object has received upon the launch. So here are some related questions. I really hope that you can pause the video and go through them at your own time. Thank you so much for joining us in this session, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.